Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a weekly wrap up of what I read this week. I actually only got to 2 books this week, so let's get into it. Obviously this review will be spoiler free. I'll be filming individual reviews for the 2 books that I read this week that you can check out that will have spoilers in them. So the 2 books I read this week were one of the summer's bestsellers, which was Eleanor Ofand is Completely Fine. This book is about a elder woman named Eleanor. She's not older, but she's, in her 30s. She's very out there. Her coworkers kind of make fun of her. She's had a traumatic childhood, and it really affects her social skills. She really lacks that ability to be social and to communicate with others. So she's kind of awkward and funny. It's interesting to see how her journey kind of unfolds as she looks to find herself and looks to, find a family and friends that was unfortunately taken from her. So I think it's a great book. Ultimately though, I thought it was really slow to start out with. It just, for the first 6 chapters, did not have my interest. You just kind of meet Eleanor and she's strange and quirky and funny and you get a good chuckle. But then you're like, okay, when is something going to happen? And it does take a little bit, but it does pick up. And I thought it was definitely worth the read once you got into it. I just found it to be a little bit slow. I know, it's one of the summer's bestsellers, and you're all gonna yell at me, but I did definitely find it to be a little bit slow at first. So that was Eleanor Ofand is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This second book I read this week was A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. When people ask me why I love reading, I'm going to put this book in a box and mail it to them. It was just incredible. It's the type of book that you fall in love with the characters just immediately. You love them. They are a part of your family. You feel things for these people that you have never met. It's very intense. I would definitely give it a little bit of a trigger warning because there are some heavy topics covered in here, but the gist of the story is that Adam is the school psychiatrist's assistant, and he discovers that one of her new patients who she's supposed to look after is his former foster brother, Julian. And Julian has been through an onslaught of issues. He's had a lot of problems. And it's just, this book will destroy you. It will break your heart. It really just left me in pieces. So I think it's just one of those books where when a writer can write and they can make you cry and they can make you laugh and chuckle and smile about characters, about people that don't exist, people that you've never met, and they aren't even real. It's just, I think it's a really special thing. So I would definitely 130% recommend A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. I read it in 2 sittings and my heart is just broken. I'm still thinking about the book and just processing everything. But wow, it was a really good read. It encompasses everything that a good book should be, and especially a good YA. Whew! Those were the only 2 books that I got to this week. Like I said, I picked up an extra shift and I was a little bit busy, so I didn't get any more in. But I'm currently reading I Am Still Alive by Kate Alice Marshall, and I am already addicted. I'm 50 pages in, and I can't wait to see what happens. It is so good. So that'll be in next week's wrap-up. And I thank you guys for checking out my weekly wrap-up. I hope that you get a chance to read both of these books. I think they're both good books. Like I said, I found Eleanor to be a little bit slow in the beginning, but I thought it had a meaningful message about understanding and friendship, and I think that once it got picked up, I had to know what happened to Eleanor. I had to know about her life. Whereas A List of Cages, I was just immediately sucked in. It immediately stole my heart. So sometimes a good book, you have to really power through, I almost DNF'd Eleanor, but I'm glad that I powered through and I finished because I learned a lot. I think it was definitely an adult coming of age story, which you don't see too often either. So yeah, that is my weekly wrap up. I won't keep you. Please check out these 2 books. I think they are fantastic and excellent, and let me know what you thought of either book in the comments. And I will see you next week for another weekly wrap up. Please remember to subscribe if you are new. I really love talking about books and I love hearing your opinions. So please talk books with me, either here or on my Instagram at @rdarian. That's where I post everything that I read. So I will see you guys next time.